Good morning. This is Belinda. Whew, I haven't been out on my porch in a long time. And I can tell it looks like neglected. And my rose bush has been eaten up by all its leaves. Ay, ay, ay. Butterfly. White butterfly. Just out here drinking my cup of coffee, enjoying a little bit of outside. You know, I can hear, as I live close to a freeway, a major on-ramp. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear the cars. But it's amazing as us humans how we have a tendency to we adapt. So a lot of times the that kind of noise becomes like, what do they call it, white noise. I have to focus on it. Now I haven't been out here in a while, so I can hear it. But for me, that's life. Because every single car that's passing by is a human being. Going to work, doing their thing. We're all doing our thing. I like sitting out on my porch. I like watching all the birds. Even though I live in a big city. Now, I know, it's sad, but this is what I get to sit into. See? So this is my view. It's not too bad. I've had worse. Also had more natural. Everything's a trade-off. I haven't been playing that song Devotion in a while. I can sure feel it. I've got less energy. I'm relaxed, mellow. And there's nothing wrong with that because we need both. I just feel this quietness. Do you? Peace. Crazy, huh? With everything that's going on. But you know, since I decided to join, which I normally don't, Courtney Caros's I don't know what you call it. Website, whatever, family. It is a family. It is a family. Right now it's called Halo Vision, like hello, HALO Vision. But when I joined, I think she was having was X Factor. And Sorry, I got a message from my granddaughter. She's flying out tomorrow to Hawaii. Another one. Where's everybody's going to Hawaii? I want to go to Hawaii. Maybe I'll be able to go to Hawaii next time. Next month, I'm going to Sedona, or Cottonwood, next to Sedona. So that's good. I'm happy with that. But yeah, she needs a ride to the airport. So she texted me this morning. And we live in San Diego. We're supposed to be super expensive. Nobody can live here. Yeah, well, we live here and we travel. They got the money to travel. She's going to Sedona. I mean, she's going to Hawaii. My son and his entire family, they took off to Hawaii for a week. So, just like any place else. Except for the weather's beautiful here. Hi. There's a lot of airplanes. But I love the sound of the motor, the engines. I always have. It's one of the things I like about flying. I don't know, it's the power, I guess. It's like we just don't have commercial airplanes, but we have a lot of military. I like the sounds of those. I know, they're military. Anyways, sometimes it's just neat to just quiet down. Don't think about anything. Just enjoy nothing. Quietness. I got tons of things to do. I got an apartment to clean. I got a room to organize. I've been really putting in a lot of hours on these videos and just refreshing. Just on my journey, busy. It was a long time that I wish I wasn't doing much. I think it was my incubation period or something. It's really weird, you know. It's like, I wonder if does this happen to you? It's like, I don't know, maybe you haven't paid attention or noticed, I don't know, but when I am supposed to stop and go within, I guess you can put it, when the one and only wants me to kind of, it's time to remember, to move forward a little bit, or move, because you're not forward or backwards or sideways, just move. And I told what happens is that something will happen to me that makes it super quiet. Like I can't really go anywhere. The most recent was that I went to my son's birthday party and I was coming home and I was carrying too much things and I fell. It's going to be a month tomorrow. Hello. And I haven't been able to, I did some damage, some nerve damage. So I haven't really, I mean, I can walk short distance. I can stand for a little bit, walk around the house a little bit. Enough to maybe like wash the dishes or whatever. I can't really make a bed. I have to be really careful. I can't touch it. It's getting better now. I've been able to kind of roll on it because I'm a tummy sleeper. And roll on it a little bit now this week for short periods of time. So it's healing. See, I'm blessed because I've always known your body is an amazing healer. It will heal itself if given the chance. You know, given the nutrients, giving our body what it needs, it will heal itself. It's an amazing machine. But unfortunately, a lot of us, we can't, especially when you're working. You have to work. And so you don't have the luxury of stopping your life. You just gotta keep on trucking. I have been really blessed if I think about it. Because when I was younger, when I was out there like everybody, you know, getting up in the morning, taking care of the kids, or getting off to work, or whatever, I really didn't get sick. And I definitely didn't get hurt. Never broke a bone, nothing. So, thinking back, I have been very, very blessed. And now when I'm supposed to, like, stop going around being whatever, because I like to help my family. They call me, I try to be there. You know, power be, it's like, no, girl, you need to stop, not go anywhere, and spend time on working on this, learning more. It's time to, classes in session kind of deal. And yeah, that happens all the time. So I guess if I would try to find balance, because that's kind of what helps us manage this existence, is balance. You know, we have to try to always talk about try to find a balance between work and home. Try to find a balance between housework and the kids. Try to find a balance between work and your social life. Try to find a balance. It's always balance, which is easier said than done. Excuse me. They even have careers on how to teach you how to do all that. Same thing when it has to do with God, and so spirituality, religion, your beliefs. You know, we can get all caught up, just like these crazy scientists. You know, they lock themselves in their room, and then they're in their laboratories, and they're over here. You know, you don't see them for days because they're just like engrossed and focused. Sometimes you need to be able to do that. And I think that's where the value of the elders come in. Because our children are developing. Our teenagers are being wonderful pains in the butts. And our young adults are going off and exploring this world. And then you have the parents that are just doing everything, you know, juggling everything. So it's really important, I believe, really seriously, if you think about it, when our grandchildren, our children are small, when we do have the time when they stop and listen, because they're little sponges with information when they're little, and you instill those important values that you have learned in your life, whatever they may be, that is the time to tell them, talk to them, explain to them. If they have a question, don't tell them to shut up or go outside and play. You know, they're going to be gone from your life a lot sooner, more years than they're in. What is it? 18 years? Not even, because by the time they turn, 12, they don't really want to hang out with you anymore, and they grow up so fast they think they're smarter than you. They figure they don't have to listen to you, that all the information is on the internet and they can find it. But when they're little, when they're like, 3 years old, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, they still, they're still in awe. And instill those morals, your beliefs about the higher powers, things that'll help them survive in our society, whichever one it is that they're going to grow up in. Because we're all the same. We all need to eat. We all need to drink water. We all need shelter from the elements. We all need human companionship. We need the physical touch. We need love. We need encouragement. And if you tell your little ones that they can do whatever they want, that they're perfect, there's no bad mistakes. Just experiences. You do something and you decide to do something and it didn't work out like you wanted it to. Doesn't mean it was wrong. It just means that there was something for you to learn. What did you learn about? My daughter-in-law, what she does, I think it's amazing. Every night, she will talk to my grandchildren, and they talk about what happened that day. Yes. And so the little ones, they go through what happened, what they learned, whatever that day. And I think that is amazing. They have become so bright. And our children are a reflection of their parents. Yeah, good or bad. They do. I can give you all kinds of examples, but I'm sure if you take a moment, you can find ones that, from your own personal experiences. So let's not neglect our little ones. We got to feed them with nutritional foods so their bodies will grow to, as the ultimate that they're supposed to grow, because they say malnutrition will shrink you. And food for their bodies and food for their soul and food for the mind, because it's all one. We need it. We exist. We can't exist with any of it without anyone, the whole thing. I know, sorry. There's that engine. I have some poinsettias coming back. I think you saw those green ones over there in the corner. I'm supposed to cover them. I have to look it up. I think they got to be in complete darkness for 12 hours every day. I think it's for like a month for the leaves to turn red. Because it's the leaves that turn red that make them look so beautiful. Because the flowers get so really teeny tiny in between. I gotta do that. I need balance. We're all human. We're all on this journey, and there's, I think one of the hardest things that being retired, at least it was for me in the beginning, is permission to not to feel bad or guilty or lazy, consider yourself lazy because you weren't doing anything. And then you wind up getting depressed, It's like we've worked all our lives. In whatever shape, way, or form, life is work. Life is work. Hell, I don't care if you're a millionaire. I don't care if you're homeless or anything in between. You're working. Life is work. And when you get to a certain age, and if you're lucky, the age is, less. If you're a millionaire, hopefully you're able to retire sooner. It just depends on how you got your millions, right? If you had to work your butt off to get it, then, right? I mean, my sister's 3 years older than me. Makes her 72, and she's still not retiring. She don't want to retire. It's a choice. We all have our choices. Me? I've always been the lazier one, I guess, in the family. I've always been more laid back. She's always been the one, go, 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 full of energy, full of energy. She'd come home from work and take care of her children, clean. She'd have the house all clean and food, and she's like Wonder Woman. Me, it was like I would feel like a slave. It was like, it's amazing how different we are. I mean, we're all the same, but we do have our differences, even in the same family, right? I kind of wish I was like that, because I do have some few family members, females, that get up in the morning and they're cleaning before they go to work, and they come home and they take care of the kids, do the dinner, help them with their homeworks, and clean, and they're just busy, 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 busy until they go to sleep. Which is great. I wish I could do that. I've tried. It's just not me. Yeah. Nowadays, young people are having pets instead of children. That movie, Boss Baby, that was a prediction. That's exactly what's happening. We're having less and less babies. Except for some, can't remember, someone that I was a spiritual person, teacher that I've been following. I think someone was saying that more people are being born now because of what's happening spiritually. Well, it's not around me. I don't know where they're being born a lot, because they're not here around me. Nobody wants babies. They're happy with their little pets. It is easier to take care of a kitty cat or a doggy. More a kitty cat than a doggy, but it's easier because it's not against the law to leave those things alone in your apartment. Still can't leave them in your car. Anyways. I had squirreled, and I had started talking about the family, the amazing people that I had met when I joined that X Factor. Sorry. Can you imagine me being your mom or your significant other or grandmother with all this wacky brain, so flighty? Manager. She used to always tell me how beautiful she loved my flowers, and then it's like, oops, I'm gonna have to break down and bring some more flowers because it looks so sad in here. And flowers are one thing that make me so happy. It just hurts me when they die. But I know. I stopped about the So let me get back to that, then I'll go back to the flowers. I have met so many amazing people, or not even really met them, but we all share uh, whatever it is that we want to create or talk about, and it's an environment where you can just open up without judgment. And oh my God, so many amazing, all so amazing and gifted and loving. And it's like, it made me feel so happy, not so alone. It's like, it can be very overwhelming when you see the condition of everything around you in the world. And it's like, nothing's really changing. A little step back and then forward and back and forward and then back, 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 back. But knowing that there are so many people and it's all over the world, I've been noticing, I think he's been letting me know that, don't despair. Which I didn't think I was, but, it doesn't have to feel overwhelming. You're not alone, not alone in this endeavor. Don't feel frustrated and feel that you don't matter or what could you do. Ourselves, take care of ourselves. Take care of ourselves, or we'll be happy, because we do affect the people around us. We are not an island. We are not an island. Be yourself. If you would like to help people, then great. You can help them with a smile, but not being so grumpy and bitchy. Just not being hateful is helpful. Not being whatever, just happy, change your perspective. Try to find things that make you happy. Look at a wallpaper on a wall and say, oh my God, that's a pretty design. Seriously. And if you love doing nothing, like me, and that's amazing, because it's making you happy. So you're emitting happy waves. Because when you're like, oh, I gotta go here, I gotta go there, I gotta be busy because I don't want people to think I'm lazy, or that's not happy, because you're not happy doing that. So if you can change it in your brain to where it's a fun thing, see something positive about it, and that changes the energy. So all we got to do is work on ourselves to emit happy, love, funny, fun. And that's it. So simple. And I do it, and you do it, your neighbor does it, the other person in the other bed does it. It starts to spread and spread and spread and spread. Like smoke. Before you know it, we have a wildfire of feeling good. That's it. Stop looking outside. What the hell's happening around? Can't control it, but you can control how you feel. You can control how you see things in your life. Yeah. And when something punches you in the stomach and just knocks the air out of you, take a moment, sit there, come outside in the porch. That's not why I'm here, but yeah. Yeah. Feel it, acknowledge it. Yeah, it sucked. But is it worth your joy? Is it worth what happened to ruin your life? If you being miserable and hateful and hating your life and just feeling like crap, angry, is that going to change it? Is that going to change what happened? Of course not. But you gather yourself together, use the tools that you're learning and have learned, how to lift yourself out of that darkness, that hatred, and come back to your perfect self and be happy. They're gonna like, what the heck? You know, they're not gonna know what to do, and they may just leave you alone. See, we give people and situations power over us. No, you know, that's the thing. You got to keep the power to yourself. Don't give it to somebody else. Don't give it to another human being. Power of your heart, the power of your mind, the power of your well-being, your state of mind, your emotions. Those are things that are inside right here that make you. And some people just like to see people miserable. Don't give them the benefit of that doubt. Don't play into their ugliness. Be happy, ignore them. You learn that. It takes practice. You can just like, don't exist. That bugs them even more. But eventually they leave you alone. They know they can't mess with you, and that's it. And besides, I have learned. It's been my life experience that when I do that and somebody is just being a little mad or mean or whatever, the one and only takes care of it for me. Yeah, they do. So I don't have to do anything. I don't even worry about it. I just try to focus on right now, what's going on right now. What does Belinda feel like? How does she feel like doing? Does she feel like doing nothing? You know, of course, we looked a little bit like somebody's going to come over. I made plans to take somebody to the airport. That's life. We got to do that. But the bigger picture and the teeny tiny micro picture, kind of the same. How do I feel right now? What excites me and ignites me, as Courtney would say? What do I want to do? So I'm going to finish my coffee. I had a wonderful time out here. The wind is picking up. I think I'm going to replace some of these beautiful flowers. I'm going to try to heal my flower. I got to cut my rose down and see if I can heal her. But it's time for me to go in because I love a clean house, so I want to go in there and kind of do something there. And I do have to prepare for my retreat next month. I hope you have an absolute wonderful, wonderful, amazing day. Be happy. You're loved. I love you. Until I record something else. Love you. Bye.